What was the word for I in German?
Ich,
Ich. And the word for me?
mich,
Mich. Good. And if when we say me, we mean to me, we had a different word for that. What was that?
mir,
Mir. Good. So this is to me, or maybe sometimes for me or on me, but mostly to me, mir. What was the word for you?
du,
Du. And we had another word for you if we mean, for example, I see you rather than you see. I understand you rather than you understand. What was that word?
dich,
Dich. Good. And if we mean to you, or maybe for you, on you, by you, but mostly to you, what do we have?
dir,
Dir. Good. dir, just like mir, mir. What was the verb to do or to make?
machen,
Machen. Vermachen means to leave something behind to somebody, like when you die. To leave something behind to somebody. Vermachen.
vermachen,
Vermachen. The house in German is das Haus. Haus, das Haus, the house.
das Haus,
So you could say, for example, he left me the house. He left me the house.
hast,
Hast? What
er
sound?
hat,
Good. We have a T now for he, she, or it. We add this on to haben. Once we take the en away, we would have habt, but it contracts. That B got lost. Hat. Er hat. So, he left me the house.
hat mir das Haus vermacht,
And how does that V sound?
vermacht,
Very good. Hat mir das Haus vermacht. Very good. And he left it to me. We will have it first. He left it to me.
hat es mir vermacht,
Very good. Hat es mir vermacht. So here we say es because we refer to the house, das Haus. But if we refer to die Bahn, if you inherited a train, he left it to me, how would that be?
hat sie mir vermacht,
Very good. Hat sie mir vermacht. And if when you were talking about that train, you weren't thinking about die Bahn, but der Zug, how would that be? He left it to me.
hat ihn mir vermacht,
Very good. Hat ihn mir vermacht. So we've seen how we have ich, mich, and mir, no, to refer to oneself. Ich, I, mich, me, and then mir, to me, for me. There may be some other meanings, but mostly to me, mir. We saw we have du, dich, and dir to refer to you. What was the word for she?
sie,
Sie. And the word for her?
sie,
Sie. Also sie. That doesn't change. But for to her, we have ihr. I-H-R. Ihr.
ihr,
What was to say or to tell? We had the Y to G shift with this verb to say.
sagen,
Sagen. Very good. The initial S vowel sounding like a Z, no? And the Y to G shift. Sagen. With sagen, to say, to tell, we say to. We tell to. So instead of sie for her, we use ihr for to her. Instead of mich for me, we use to me, mir. What was the word for what?
was,
Was. Our T to S shift, was. What did you tell her? What have you told her?
was hast du ihr sagt,
You did half the work to build the past of sagen. What's the other bit you have to do?
gesagt,
Gesagt. Gesagt. Very good. Was hast du ihr gesagt? I told her it yesterday. So in a complete sentence, for a complete sentence in German, we wouldn't just say, I told her yesterday. Like in English, we'd say, I told her it. With sagen, we need to say what we've said. So we're going to say it. to her. I told it to her yesterday.
Ich habe es ihr gesagt.
And yesterday?
Ich habe es ihr gestern gesagt.
Ich habe es ihr gestern gesagt. Very good. So we have es first, no, es ihr. In English we can have both orders. I told her it yesterday, I told it to her yesterday. But the German order is it to her. We have the thing first, it, when we're using these little words like es, ihn, sie. Ich habe es ihr gestern gesagt. What was the word for he?
Er,
Him,
ihn,
ihn, IHN. To him, sometimes for him, by him, on him, but mostly to him, is ihm,
ihm,
IHM. So to her, ihr, and to him, ihm, look more like the English forms of him and her than sie and ihn. No? Him ending with an M like ihm, and her ending with an R like ihr. So this is a nice way to remember this set of words. To him, to her, ihm and ihr. Just like him and her in English. And we have that H there in both of these words, making the vowel longer. To him, ihm, IHM. To her, ihr, IHR. We told him the day before yesterday. We told him the day before yesterday.
Wir haben ihn vorgestern gesagt.
Very good. Wir haben ihm vorgestern gesagt. Now, if you're going to follow up, if we told him that this happened, or we told him, and then say what you told him, this sentence is fine. But if you want a complete sentence there you will say, we told him it. With the verb to say, sagen, we say what we've said. So how would that be? We told him the day before yesterday.
Wir haben es ihm vorgestern gesagt.
Wir haben es ihm vorgestern gesagt. So in these sentences we can safely use es, because es here, sagen es, doesn't refer to anything that has a gender. It doesn't refer to any noun here. What was what again?
Was,
Was. And something or somewhat?
etwas.
Etwas. Did you tell her something? Have you told her something?
Hast du ihr etwas gesagt?
Hast du ihr etwas gesagt? And in the spoken language, etwas can be shortened to was. So you may also hear and say, hast du ihr was gesagt? We know it's not what. No, because if it were what, it would be at the beginning. Hast du ihr was gesagt? Did you tell her something? What was the word for everything? Like all?
Alles.
Alles. But, in German, but is aber. Aber. A-B-E-R.
Aber.
So you could say, no, nein, no, but I told him everything. So no, but I told him everything.
Nein, aber ich habe ihm alles gesagt.
Very good. Did you tell her something? Hast du ihr was gesagt? No, but I told him everything. Nein, aber ich habe ihm alles gesagt.